My name is Julie. I work for a state agency. I've been a KPERS member for 24 years, and I hope to retire in about 15 years. I'm married, and I have 2 teenage boys. I started working for the state very young, and my reason for going into a state position is it's because I got a push from my mom. She recommended that I start working for the state because of the benefits. I really wasn't thinking about retirement at that time. I did it more because it was what my mom told me to do. However, it's been a great experience. I love working for the state. I'm glad I've stayed. And now I am looking more at retirement and the security that my KPERS benefit is going to provide for me. The KPERS unfunded liability concerns me. Growing up as a child, my mom was always worried about Social Security and whether it would be there when she got ready to retire. But she never had to worry about her KPERS benefit. Over the last 10 years or so, it has been a concern for people of my generation and for future members. I do feel more comfortable, more confident that the legislature has started taking a look at that, and they're serious about fixing the unfunded liability. I know my benefits are going to be changing. I'm going to actually pay more in. My contribution's increasing from 4% to 6%. I appreciate, though, that it's going to be staggered. Starting this January 2014, I'm going to be paying 5% in. And then the following January is when it goes to 6%. The nice thing about that is the multiplier is also going to increase for any future service, so it'll be figured at 1.85%. I pay close attention to my KPERS statement, so I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to get when I get ready to retire. So that increase is just going to make me get more money than what I had originally planned on. The other thing that I appreciate is that the burden's not just falling on me and the members, it's going to fall on the employers too. You know, their contributions are increasing as well. While that might be difficult for us, I mean, my family's going to have to make some changes. We're going to have to, maybe look at our budget to fit that in. I have to remember that it's good for the system and the stability of the system, and to ensure that those KPERS benefits are going to be there for me when I get ready to retire. I know that we're going to have some decisions to make. I'm going to have to decide whether or not we want to put the money away now, or if we want to not put the money away. My older brother told me once that I should always pay myself first. So I'm concerned that if I don't choose the higher contribution, if I don't put the money into KPERS now, I'm not going to do it on my own. But on the other hand, we need to look at what resources we need available to us now to pay our current bills. The one thing I have to keep in mind, though, is whatever choice I make, whatever decision I decide to go with, is going to be the one that I have to be able to live with. Once I make that selection, I can't change my mind. I can't go back. There's no do-overs. An important tool that I'll use to make my decision will be the election assistant. I plan on logging into my KPERS account and clicking on that election assistant, and I will actually be able to see how the different contributions are going to affect my retirement benefit when I get ready to retire. So seeing those numbers will help me make that decision. It will make that decision much easier for me.